Emily Turner had always been the kind of mother who cherished every small moment. Living in a quiet neighborhood in Ohio, she had built her life around her son, Daniel. Her husband, Mark, worked long shifts as an engineer, and although they had their share of busy days, the heart of Emily's world was always her family. On a bright Saturday morning, Emily was cleaning up the kitchen when Daniel, now 16, walked in holding his phone. "Mom, can I take your picture?" he asked casually, but with a certain spark in his eyes. Emily laughed. "What for? I look a mess in this old t-shirt." Daniel shook his head. "No, you don't. I want to take it." She hesitated for a moment, but then agreed. She leaned against the counter, smiling a little shyly as Daniel clicked away. That single moment felt ordinary, yet little did she know it would become the start of something unforgettable. Later that evening, Daniel showed her the photo. To Emily's surprise, it wasn't just a simple picture. It captured her in natural light, her hair slightly undone, her smile soft and real. For the first time in a long while, she saw herself the way her son saw her, not as the tired mother worrying about bills and chores, but as someone deeply loved. That photograph stirred something inside her. She realized that she had been so focused on running the household that she had stopped noticing the beauty of everyday life. Over the next weeks, Daniel kept asking to take more pictures at the park, in the backyard, while she baked cookies, and even during their evening walks. Emily found herself growing more comfortable in front of the lens. It wasn't vanity, it was connection. Each photograph seemed to tell a story of love, resilience, and family. One afternoon, Daniel printed several of the photos and pinned them to a board in his room. Emily walked in and gasped. "Danny, this is like an art gallery." Daniel grinned. "It's my project. For photography class. The theme is home. And you're the heart of mine." Emily's eyes filled with tears. She hugged her son tightly, overwhelmed by how much thought and love he had poured into his project. It wasn't just about pictures, it was about capturing the essence of family, of home, of unconditional love. When the school hosted the photography showcase, Emily and Mark attended with pride. The board filled with photos of Emily doing everyday things, reading, gardening, laughing, stood among other projects. But Daniel's work drew a quiet crowd. Teachers and parents paused, moved by the simplicity and rawness of the images. One woman whispered, "There's so much love in these pictures. You can feel it." Emily realized then that Daniel hadn't just captured her image. He had captured her spirit. After the showcase, Daniel received recognition for his project, but for Emily, the true reward was the reminder of how powerful ordinary moments can be. She started keeping a journal again, writing down small memories like the smell of fresh muffins, the sound of Daniel's laughter, and the way Mark always kissed her forehead before leaving for work. The photo journey also inspired Emily to reconnect with her late mother's love for painting. Using Daniel's photos as references, she began painting scenes of her life, her garden in spring, the family dog curled up by the fireplace, and even a portrait of herself based on Daniel's favorite picture. Her small collection of paintings eventually became part of a local community exhibit. When neighbors admired them, Emily felt a new sense of purpose. Art had returned to her life, all because of one simple request. "Mom, can I take your picture?" Years later, when Daniel graduated and prepared to leave for college, Emily looked around their home. Every wall held a piece of their journey, photos, paintings, and memories that told a story of family. On the morning Daniel packed his bags, he hugged his mom tightly and whispered, "Thank you for letting me see you, Mom. Not just in pictures, but in everything." Emily smiled through tears. "No, thank you for reminding me to live in the moment." And so, the simple act of a son taking his mother's picture became the thread that stitched together a lifetime of love, reflection, and family connection. It changed everything.